May 7th, 2025. 9 stories, 1 man, and a tidal wave of chaos coming from 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. From global insults to crypto drama, Trump is rewriting the news cycle. Again, let's break it down, story by story. First up, he's not just tweeting maps anymore, he's renaming them. President Trump is expected to announce during his trip to Saudi Arabia that the US will no longer call it the Persian Gulf. Instead, it's the Arabian Gulf. This isn't just semantics, it's geopolitics. Iran's foreign ministry called the move a deliberate provocation, warning it would further destabilize an already fragile region. The Guardian reports US diplomats were blindsided. One anonymous State Department official put it bluntly, "We're not sure if this came from the policy desk or from the dinner table in Riyadh." If that left the State Department stunned, buckle up. The Supreme Court just handed Trump another win, this time at the expense of thousands in uniform. The Supreme Court has greenlit Trump's controversial ban on transgender service members. The 5-4 ruling allows the policy to take immediate effect, removing protections granted under previous administrations. LGBTQ+ advocates are outraged. The Human Rights Campaign called it a betrayal of the values our military stands for. Trump, meanwhile, praised the ruling on Truth Social. "We want warriors, not woke policies." Reuters notes over 13,000 currently serving troops could face discharge. And from banning service members to banning cinema, Hollywood just got hit with a 100% reality check. Trump is slapping a 100% tariff on all foreign-made films, calling them, get this, a threat to national identity. The move targets Hollywood's international competitors and aims to put America first on screen. The backlash, immediate. Actor Mark Ruffalo tweeted, "This isn't patriotism, it's censorship in a tuxedo." And Whoopi Goldberg wasn't holding back either, telling The View, "Trump's just mad Europe won the Oscars again." But while Trump was busy declaring war on subtitles, someone in his own cabinet was quietly defying orders. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth halted 11 arms shipments to Ukraine. The kicker? He didn't tell the president. Reuters says the White House was blindsided. The Ukrainian ambassador reportedly called it a betrayal dressed as bureaucracy. Why did Hegseth do it? Rumors suggest a back-channel deal with Senate doves. Trump, for once, is playing catch-up on a headline with his own name on it. Meanwhile, Trump's launching something just as explosive, his own crypto coin. And guess what? Foreign wallets are filling up fast. Trump's World Liberty financial token is under scrutiny. A new report from accountable.us reveals that at least 14 of the top holders are either foreign nationals or entities using proxies to bypass US laws. This raises legal red flags. One financial watchdog called it a money magnet for bad actors wearing red hats. From crypto cash to courtroom drama, Trump's immigration plan just hit a wall. A federal judge blocked Trump's use of the Alien Enemies Act to deport Venezuelan asylum seekers. The court ruled the administration failed to provide due process and sufficient evidence. The ACLU said, "This is what constitutional checks look like." Trump called the ruling judicial sabotage. Speaking of neighbors, Trump's latest diplomatic dust-up involves Canada and a jaw-dropping proposal. President Trump reportedly joked, or not, that Canada should become the 51st US state. Prime Minister Mark Carney wasn't amused. Canada is not for sale. Sources say the meeting turned icy after that comment. The Washington Post notes trade negotiations are now in a diplomatic freefall. While Trump's ruffling feathers abroad, he's rearranging chairs back home, again. Trump just demoted National Security Advisor Michael Waltz, then promoted him. Waltz is headed to the UN, while Secretary of State Marco Rubio takes over as interim NSA. Rubio now wears 2 hats, and neither fits comfortably. Analysts say this could signal a more hawkish pivot in foreign policy. And finally, Trump's going after Big Bird. Trump has signed an executive order slashing federal funding to NPR and PBS, calling them propaganda arms of the radical left. The order instructs the CPB to cut all grants, pending legal review. Journalists and media groups say this sets a dangerous precedent for press freedom. Power moves, legal battles, and late-night tweets turned into executive orders. If you're not watching closely, you're already behind. Subscribe, stay informed, not influenced.